Hi, my name's Chris Hunter. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I chose to make a video to reach back into the prisons for emerge, recovery, and trade. Before I begin to tell you about all the opportunities here at Emerge, let me tell you a little bit about myself. At an early age, I got addicted to drugs, just like a lot of us. I began to commit crimes to fund the drug addiction and ended up in state prison, which in those days there was not many opportunities or programs that would inspire change in a person. Got right back out of state prison and began committing crimes, catching felonies. In 2005, the feds kicked my door down and charged me with conspiracy to sell cocaine. At sentencing, I was sentenced to 420 months of federal prison, and didn't make any changes for the first 10 years. I did everything that I did on the streets in there. After 10 years, I was in the hole, had Turner Penitentiary, and just tired and broken and nowhere else to turn but God, and asked a porter to bring me a Bible. The words immediately began to jump into my spirit, immediately began to change me. And when I got to the next prison, I started going to church. I got involved slowly in Bible studies. I got to know the chaplain. I began reading scripture at service, and this continued on. But I also took other programs like Threshold, AA, NA, the drug programs. And for the first time in my life, I was free, but I was inside prison. So my out date was 2036. I had a number of pending appeals that, I just prayed and prayed and prayed would happen. And in 2019, all those appeals died. There's no federal parole. There's no way to get out of a federal sentence. But at that same time, COVID hit, and there was a small provision in the CARES Act that was meant to reduce the population in federal prison because people were dying from being piled up on top of each other. Because my behavior had been good for so long, I met the criteria for the CARES Act, and in 2022, after serving 17 years, I was released and was quickly aware that there are not many opportunities out here to successfully re-enter into society. I used to think that one day, if I ever got out, I would fight for reform. We get spun out, end up on the wrong road, and there's no way to get back to the right path. One thing I've learned was that programs like Renaissance, Kairos, the drug programs, NA, religious service, and just spending time in with the chaplain are producing men that have really changed. Upon release, those who have worked on themselves and are committed to not coming back can defy the odds and stay home for good. My heart breaks for those of you who want a new life and would do anything to get out and stay out, because I was you, I am you, I will always be you. I chose to make this outreach for Emerge specifically because Emerge is like no other program. I want us to find this place and make the most out of all the opportunities offered here. Emerge is a large campus. There's a weight room, a chapel, education, pickleball, basketball, a pond with beautiful nature surrounding it. It's unique because it offers 3 paths to recovery: a faith recovery path, a traditional 12-step recovery path, and then a blended version of both. There's several on-campus groups, Bible studies, recovery meetings, staff that help you work through anything from getting your license back to court dates. You can get your GED here. Emerge is partnered with second chance employers who are committed to providing opportunities and hiring out of the recovery community. Possibly the best thing at Emerge is the Trades Institute. It's an on-site certified trade school now offering HVAC and plumbing certifications. On top of these opportunities, there's a loving, non-judgmental community of people who have crawled out of the same places we've all came from and are now extending an arm to pull people up. As someone who's faced trying to re-enter society after a long period of incarceration, I would highly recommend speaking to your chaplain, recovery services, your counselor, your family, or trying to reach out to Emerge yourself for information. Put Emerge into your plan. The tools, resources, and community you need to succeed are here. When you get here, come find me. I'll show you around. That's it. That's all.